Real Talk is proudly sponsored by Huawei P20 Pro and MTN.
Each week for 10 weeks, we're giving away the latest Huawei P20 Pro and 10 gigabytes once-off MTN data to 10 amazing storytellers. All you have to do is share your special moments with us. Follow at Huawei ZA and at MTN ZA and tag us with hashtag Huawei P20 and hashtag Real Talk Moments. We want to see and hear your stories and create lasting connections across the country. Each week there's a different theme, so keep checking our social pages for details and you could be a winner.
Anthony Hamilton has sung some of the best soundtracks to some special moments, certainly in my life, with soothing melodies such as Her Heart. Undoubtedly one of my personal favorites. Grammy Award-winning singer-songwriter Anthony Hamilton, easily our generation's R&B keeper, with his timeless voice and soul-stirring lyrics. Perfectly hailed as the king of soul and R&B, his voice has birthed phenomenal classics, such as Coming From Where I'm From.
Sitting here, guess I didn't make bail. Got time and a story to tell.
Charlene.
Woke up this morning, found a letter that she wrote. She said she's tired that I'm always on the road.
Can't Let Go.
No matter what the people say, I can't let go.
And Amen.
Amen. Didn't see her coming. Hell, it's like I've been running. Is my mind playing tricks on me? Is she one up on me?
Definitely what the doctor has ordered for this Women's Month. Good evening and a warm welcome to you. Welcome to Real Talk here on SABC 3. The stage is yours. I'm your host, Azania Mosaka. We have a thrilling night for you. A definite R&B powerhouse, without a doubt. And this eventful career has proven that he is indeed the smooth, poignant singer that he is, with his songwriting skills, abilities, his electrifying performances. Ladies and gentlemen, maybe especially for the ladies, since it's Women's Month, in this instance especially, I bring you Anthony Hamilton. Welcome to Real Talk.
Good to see you again. How are you?
Very good, very
good.
good. You say again, and people are thinking, what?
Yeah.
You know.
We go way back.
Yeah, we go way back. Yeah, I
we ain't got to tell them everything.
Yeah, coming from where I'm from. And I just remember
Yeah.
those early days when you first came to the country and you were doing this kind of process ahead of the performance.
Yes.
Going to different media houses. I can remember it like it was yesterday. Your songs are timeless.
Thank you, thank you. I try to make sure I give the people and the fans, you know,
Yeah.
something that can resonate for a long time.
And I want us to unpack that a little bit later. But first, your love for this country. You've gone on to say that this is the place where you feel that you most identify with, that it is the people, the spirit, this proud nation. There's a lot that you've learned over the years, over your visits, surely.
Yes, it's been a powerful experience for me. Not only for me, my kids, my family.
Yeah.
You know, people dream of coming to the homeland to see the real people. And to be here is overwhelming at times, with all the love from the fans and the crowd, and the feedback is powerful.
Talk to me about that overwhelming. Are you often surprised by how intimate, you know, the place you occupy in people's hearts? Does it often surprise you? Sometimes,
yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I forget a lot of days that I'm an entertainer or I've written these songs.
Yeah.
Until someone comes up to me and
tell you what it meant to them.
Yeah, I was like, wow, maybe it is doing something.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't feel it.
You forget.
Yeah, or back home, you know, it's so much going on that people don't really take the time to really embrace it as much as they do here in South Africa.
I've heard a lot of artists say something similar to that, like Kenny Lattimore, he's been here a couple of times as well, and he talks about this loyal fan base.
Yeah.
This fan base that is just so attached to the music.
Yeah.
What do you think it is?
I don't, just the appreciation, the realness that I give. In return, they give the real love back to me. And I think it's just, we've just built this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I must say, before your visit, I was wondering, what kind of hat is he going to be wearing today?
Oh yeah, I was sporting a little bit. It's a little sporty today. I ain't gonna pull out my main hats yet.
Yeah, you've got a serious hat game going on. What's that about?
I just love them. You can express yourself through hat, colors,
Style.
shapes, styles. Yeah, I'm looking for something to buy here.
Okay.
They won't let me go to the mall.
Mandisa, you must talk
won't
to
let me
these
go.
promoters. You must talk to these promoters.
Yeah, Mandisa probably will make it happen
Yes.
at some point.
Yes. You know, church was instrumental for you.
Yeah.
It's been instrumental for a lot of musicians, soul and
Yeah.
R&B artists. Just as that training ground, even here at home, you know, whether
Yeah.
it's gospel, whether people end up going into other genres, broadly after that, beyond that training in church. Take me back to those days in your training.
I think it goes even further back than just the church. I think it's back when it was slavery and we were held captive against our will. All we had was music and our voice and our spirit.
Yeah.
And we created this sound, this powerful sound. And I think from there, the church, you know, gravitated toward it because the same spirit, the same cry out to God. And I think when you grow up around, when you grow up around Christian families or people who believe in that powerful spirit, I think it's just something that's you inherit.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you're able to infuse.
You can infuse your music with it
Yeah.
because it's you know, it's powerful and it's part of your spirit now. And you take it on.
So how often did you have to go? How much of a part of your life was it?
Church?
Yes, because you know sometimes.
No, you go, you get a whooping. Until you get old enough to get your own place.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went sometimes twice a Sunday.
Twice on a
week.
Sunday?
Yeah, sometimes you're going during the week, Bible study, choir rehearsal, and it could be anything. You going.
Yes, yeah, you're going.
Yeah.
You're also known as the singing barber.
Yes.
So there you are, you're earning a living through the skill. Is it still any good these days?
Oh yeah, I got clippers. Who need a cut? Somebody need a cut? Yeah, I can still cut.
You can still cut.
Yeah.
And of course this dream was there, the hope and the ambition was there. So was it frustrating during those years?
No, because I had amazing people who believed in me at the barbershop.
So you had that conviction that it would happen one day?
I always knew it from little. I used to say, I'm gonna be famous singing, I'm gonna be famous singing. And I never not believed it. Yeah.
Deviated.
And I had amazing people who believed in me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's an impatience often.
Yeah.
People can easily grow impatient about this train that's just not coming.
That's the difference between those who make it and those who don't. It's not always the talent, it's the ones who can stay the course, the ones who have enough faith in it,
Yes.
the ones who keep walking while others are falling off. You got to keep walking.
Interestingly, I heard something similar over the weekend where they said talent, you can easily put it aside. It's about that drive. It's about the focus and the ambition that gets things done.
That's so many people can sing probably 10 times better than me, but they just didn't have that.
Yeah.
They didn't believe it.
That
didn't have it.
stick-to-itiveness,
Yeah.
that grit.
Yeah.
And you took a gamble. You went to New York.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was $67.
In your pocket? That's it?
Somebody's pocket. That's all I had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How tough were those days?
You know, they were good though. Those were some of the better days because I created from a different place then. Like a place of being desperate, a place of this is it. This is it's do or die. And it was competition. There was a lot of people who came. This guy named Mark Sparks who took a lot of us to New York. He was like the Harriet Tubman for North Carolina and through the music business. He took people, man, it was almost like an underground railroad. And yeah, he took a lot of us, about 60, 50, 100, maybe 100 people.
Over the years?
Over the years, even probably more than that.
It's interesting that you say that those are the better days in terms of the place you were writing from.
Yeah.
We have a local hip-hop artist, Questa, on this very couch. In fact, he said something similar, that when he was still hungry, fighting to make it happen, he enjoyed writing from that place versus now as a celebrated, accomplished, acclaimed, award-winning, multiple platinum-selling artist. Talk to me about the difference in the headspace.
Well, there's a freedom you have when nobody's, you know, looking at you, depending on you, or ready to judge you. There's a freedom that you write from, a different place, as opposed to, you know, you put out coming from where I'm from now, ain't nobody worrying. They're looking at it now, not like, okay, this is going to be just as good, but I wonder if it's going to be as good. You know, people are ready. They'll love you, but they're ready to tear you down. Yeah. If you allow it. But, you know, in the business side of it, there's a lot that goes into the business side. It's not always pretty. It's not always sweet. You're always fighting for your rights as a owner of your masters and your songs and your materials. You have that battle as well. But when you're just writing from the house or the park bench, you own it all.
You're free.
Yeah, you own it all.
You're free. And interestingly, you've been dreaming about this life, but then you don't dream about the things that hold you captive about this life.
No,
and
you
where
don't.
You are
but you
now.
don't know anything about that part.
Yes.
But you focus on just singing and getting that song and getting in the door. So,
yeah. I still can't get over the fact that this is your speaking voice.
Oh, yeah.
I can't get over that. Right, we need to take a break, but if you have any questions or maybe you want to serenade the Charlene hitmaker himself, you can do so because the lines are open to you. More with Anthony Hamilton when we return after the break.
Listen to people's story. When people come to you and say, hey, I love your music, there's always a 2 or 3 minute, a 30-minute story behind it. Right. And, you know, you pay attention. And, you know, you get to feel what it is they're going through. Right. And you can relate that in the music.
Speaking of feeling, can I feel what you guys are going through all together on the mic right now? Because there was no way that I'm ending this interview without hearing something.
Hey.
Would you say one middle?
Yeah.
You can hum it. You can sing me happy birthday.
Woke up this morning, found a letter that she wrote. She said she's tired, that I'm always on the road. Too hard to swallow being alone. She needs someone at night that she could hold. She must have told me 1,000 times or more. Silent cries I used to ignore. God knows I love her, didn't mean to hurt her.
Oh, he just can't help himself singing along. If you've just joined us, here he is.
Come home again, and I won't leave.
Oh, just we were getting into. I was about to join you.
Hey, I was waiting on you. Waiting on you.
Ladies and gentlemen, catching up with me this evening on the couch ahead of his performances this weekend is the one and only Anthony Hamilton, one of the keepers of R&B. Honestly, there are certain names that come to mind when we think of modern R&B. People like Fantasia, yourself. What do you think of the genre at the moment?
Oh, I think, you know, there's still some that are doing it really well. I like what Tank is doing. He took old R&B and fused it with the new R&B. I like that. It was very creative.
Yes.
Yeah, I like what he's doing.
That particular song, Charlene, of course, talks about what happens to relationships when someone is in your position.
Yeah.
Someone who's as busy, who travels, and the impact that it can have on relationships. And when you were here the first time, you were still married to your wife, Tasha.
Tasha, yeah.
And you subsequently gotten divorced. Was it the toll of this industry?
I think, yeah, when you have a lot going on and you travel so much and
people grow apart.
You grow different. And we're still raising 3 amazing children. Yeah. 3 boys. Yeah, I talked to them last night, and I'll talk to them again tonight. But yeah, the relationship is really still strong. We still love each other, and we're invested into the best for our children and each other. We have a duet that's coming out.
So you still collaborate, you still work together?
Why not? We collaborated and created 3 babies. Music should be easy. Yeah.
So she's continuing as well, pursuing her career.
Yeah,
holding
she
her
should.
hand through certain moments.
Yeah, currently she's singing background for Fantasia. So, yeah, when she's not working on her own, she's doing that.
Spreading her own wings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She has some mighty wings. So.
Would you say it's a cost of this business? Or for you, it was a personal cost from this business?
Yeah, there are a few. You know, relationships can take a toll on a relationship, on you personally, not having enough time to relax and, you know, vacation. I just took a vacation for the first time in a long time.
You do seem quite chilled.
Yeah, yeah. That's the time difference too. But yeah, you don't really prioritize the things that'll be best for you in the long run until you learn, like, okay, this is stressful. You need to take some time off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So apart from the relationship taking a toll, when were those moments when you thought, well, I need to reassess how I'm doing this, because it's clearly not affording you the mental space, the heart space?
Just touring over and over again. There was a point back when I bruised my vocal cord. That was a really big sign for me to just really pay attention to your instrument and to your body and what your body's telling you. So I had to be quiet. It was actually before we was planning the wedding. So I was supposed to be quiet for 3 months, and you know, it was kind of hard to do that. But yeah, you learn how to use the instrument with caution and preparation.
Yes.
Like warming the voice up. And in the relationship part of it, you learn how to prioritize the things that are important, like your kids and your lady, and making sure you don't give all your energy away when you're on the road and you come back home empty. So that was one of the complaints.
That's an interesting one. So it's been, what, 3 years now? I've been divorced, so I know it's really hard. That you don't get over it immediately. It's a constant process of adjustment. You know, you discover the new you without the other person. So are you in love now?
No.
Working?
Just working, yeah. In love with life. No, I'm not in love right now. You know, there's some amazing people I've met over the time I've been, you know, divorced and dating.
Okay.
But yeah.
Let's talk about the children. You've got 6 boys all in all.
Yeah.
3 with your ex-wife.
Yes.
6 boys.
Yeah, well, 3 of them are men now. So I don't have to really change diapers over there anymore.
No.
Yeah.
What kind of dad are you?
I'm really attentive. I speak to them, I love on them, kiss them, hug them. And we have, you know, I give them sound advice. And I allow them to be who they are and show me who they are through, you know, whether it makes me uncomfortable or not. I think it's their right to be who they are.
Yes.
And that way I can teach them from there.
It's an interesting time for young men. It's an interesting time for boys. Because yes, we do have this wave, this current wave of feminism. We have a demand for the world to change, especially when it comes to gender, women and men, and how we relate. So how are you imparting these values, and what do you think are some of the most challenging things for this generation of young men?
Just being happy with you without all your friends and all the pressure that comes with it. If you can find a place and something that makes you happy, and you can master that, being that 100% and being happy with it, then you're winning. But when you allow outsiders to dictate who you are, or who you're going to be, and where your happiness is, then you're going to lose every time. So I tell them all the time, you don't ever have to be an entertainer, singer. But just be great at being your best. Be able to take care of your family, be able to pay your bills, and be happy. And stay healthy. Yeah.
Because one thing's for sure, I mean, I was watching some of our male crew members and how they were excited that you were here.
Oh, yeah?
And when I opened up, I was talking about the ladies. But there's also a relationship that many of your male fans have with you. You are what we would call like umjita.
Umjita.
Yeah, wena umjita.
Sound good.
You know, like you can hang with the fellas and have some real conversation, but then at the same time, you're not afraid to reveal the things that are within men's hearts.
Yeah, the good and the bad, because we screw up a lot. You Yeah, just being real and just identifying with myself and my own struggles and battles. And not afraid to talk about it. It makes people more comfortable to come to you with their problems.
Yeah.
It's almost like being at a barbershop sometime when you have these conversations. You know, it's important and it's needed. And, you know, I'm thankful that they can look at me and feel that they can be themselves and love my music and take me in as a brother.
Apologize to their woman by playing
Yeah,
Charlie.
go ahead. Yeah, do it. Use me.
Yeah, we've got a caller for you, Anthony. We've got Azania calling from Hartbeespoort. Cool. Good evening, Azania. Welcome.
Hi, Azania. How are you?
We're good.
I'm great.
Welcome.
How are you?
Oh, gosh. I am so excited. You speaking to my favorite artist. Oh, my God. Oh, I love your music, Anthony Hamilton.
You.
I follow you on Instagram, Twitter, everywhere. I just have a question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
When you did the Southern Comfort album, what inspired you to give it that name?
Southern Comfort. That album was a...
Thank you, Azania.
Yeah, that album, Southern Comfort, was with the old label. That one and Soul Life were with the old label, who really didn't have the best intentions, but the music was good. It came from a really good place.
Yeah.
I was just writing and just enjoying it all and just talking about things that I had been, you know, fortunate to experience. But the label side of it was a disaster. They were just people who wanted to get in my pocket and take a stab at being successful without doing the proper business. But it is still Anthony Hamilton. If you love the music, continue to support it because it is my work. But yeah, those albums were meant for good, but the wrong hands got there.
Yeah.
Became a part of it.
And I guess that's how we learn as well, right?
Yeah, you learn. Yeah.
Right, so Azania, thank you so much for the call. But if you'd also like to chat to Anthony Hamilton this evening, you're a fan and would love to see yourself belting out one of his chart-topping hits, you certainly have to stay tuned. We've got something special that we have in store for you within the show. So just keep watching, stay tuned to find out what it is. And of course, after the break, we have more with this phenomenal talent. Stay there.
We don't have to worry about no money to have us a real good time. Don't have to leave in the morning. The whole day just you and I. That's right. And it don't have to get any better. It's perfect, you in my life. If you're cool, then I'm cool.
Then we're cool. He's a man with one of the most piercing and soulful voices that has birthed timeless hits like the one that you've just heard. There's also Pray For Me, The Point of It All, and The Best of Me. Anthony Hamilton is still on the couch and the lines are open to you. So give us a call. But don't forget that we've got a surprise for you coming up a little bit later in the show. Right. Aretha Franklin has just passed away.
Yes.
Tragically. I mean, I think it took everybody by surprise. Did she ever contribute as a not even as a mentor, just as a source of inspiration for the kind of music you make?
Yeah, I was. She picked me to do a tribute to her some years back, but she didn't want me to sing her songs. She wanted me to sing my own songs, which we thought was like, wow, she must really like my music for her to request me to be a part of her tribute for her.
Yes,
to sing my own music. So yeah, and she instilled in me. That was a song that John Legend and Common did called Glory.
Yes.
And we were listening to that song at some award show. She was like, Anthony, if you get you one of those, now that could change your life. It could change your career. A song like that.
Yeah.
She would, anytime I would see her, she would have kind stuff to say. She didn't talk a lot. She wouldn't say too much, but when she did, it was...
Iconic figure.
Yeah, yeah.
It's quite sad, in fact. So she's saying that you should do that collaboration, but you collaborated with Nas.
Not even just a collaboration, it's just that particular type of song.
That type of song.
That big sound.
I see.
That type of production.
Yes.
Yeah.
But let's talk about you and hip-hop, because there's the way you come across, you're not wearing the suits like some of the other R&B crooners.
Yeah, but I got a main suit collection.
What? From time to time, but there's also that
I might even have to wear a suit. Nobody go to the mall and get a suit. Show you what I'm working with.
Yeah, but I mean, when we see your music videos, you have what we call a wife beater, the vest on, you know, there's this feel of hip hop, you know, in how you express yourself. You did that collaboration with Nas. So what's the role of hip hop? You break dance.
Yeah, I used to break dance. Yeah, still got a few moves. Still got it.
In your 40s?
Yeah, in my 40s, I still bust up somebody. If you know, put the cardboard down, I might do a windmill. Common can actually still do the windmill, but just it's a part of who I am. I was raised in the 70s. I was born in the 70s, and hip hop has been around since what 70? What was the first rap record?
Yeah, it was in the 70s.
Yeah. 74, 72, 73, wherever. Well, yeah, they throwing up gang signs over there. Something, I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, but listening to it, like that type of expression, I had never heard it before. It was just like almost like ear magic, you know? It just was incredible. Then Run DMC, I got Grandmaster Flash, all these people, Curtis Blow, Houdini, man, UTFO, all these great. And then you have the rappers now. Kendrick Lamar, A$AP Rocky, a lot of great. Yes. A lot of great rap.
So you dabble, you did a Christmas album, but then would you consider house music? Because your vocals were featured on Ben Pierce's song.
Yeah.
And house music is huge in South Africa.
It's been huge for a long time.
Just dipping in there?
Yeah, any of it. I like music, so that's not a genre that I couldn't do and enjoy it.
Yeah.
I just have to be true to myself in it. If it's country, I'm gonna be Anthony Hamilton country. If it's rock and roll, it's gonna be Anthony Hamilton rock and roll. Gospel, it's gonna be Anthony Hamilton gospel. Yeah, but I could do it.
So you've had a long-standing collaboration as well when it comes to your songs, how you select them, the music and how it's been put together.
Yeah.
Just help me understand that process, the process that you've come to rely on, because when you look at these hits, they're timeless, they're relatable, you know, and they're just part and parcel of how we create memories. And that's something special.
It is, it's special. Especially when you get a call from somebody like Jeezy or Rick Ross, and they want you to be a part of what they're doing.
Yeah.
You pick the songs by the ones that stand out to you. And the artists who pick you to be on it, they know exactly what you deliver. So they'll handpick out of whatever they've created already and send you what sounds like it works for you. Most of the time it's a perfect marriage because they've already felt the spirit of Anthony in it. And so when I get it, it's my job to make them believe that they made the right choice.
Yes.
By doing what I do and just giving it my all.
So you've mentioned a couple of names. Where's Donnell Jones?
Donnell Jones,
Because
wow. He's touring again.
He's okay.
Yeah, I've seen Donnell. I see him on social media a lot. He's back out. I think he took some time off just to be a father, his kids.
Yeah.
And being a family man.
Because during your quiet period, you worked with him quite a bit.
Yeah, I needed that song. I co-wrote What's Up?
Yes.
Ooh, say what, say what, say what? I co-wrote that, and that was a time when I was feeling like giving up a little bit. I was in the studio with Eddie F. back in up in New Jersey, and that song, that opportunity came around, and I needed it just for my spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't know it was going to be a hit or not. It's just being a part of something.
It must be
that
dear.
was moving.
It must symbolize a lot.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I got my little plaque at the house. I dust it off every now and again.
Yes. But there were 3 record deals that fell through. I mean, you must have been thinking, this is the worst kind of luck.
After a while, the first, when Uptown Philip, you know, I still had a chance. I felt like I still had a chance. I still believed in it. And then when the Harrell Entertainment deal went through with Andre and those guys, okay, I was like, all right, it's getting a little hard, getting a little tough. Then when the Soul Life Atlantic deal went through, I was just like, all right, what's happening?
What is going on?
Yeah, what's happening now?
What was different with the 4th time, with the 4th shot at this?
It's just, I felt like I was
Were your prayers different?
Huh?
Were your prayers different?
Yeah. Some of them had a little anger underneath, but not to God, but just to what was happening. But it created a different penmanship and a different writing. For me, I came from a different place. I stopped worrying about what the outfit was going to be, or what the latest style was going to be. That's when I started letting my hair grow all out and becoming who I was, and I stopped giving a dog.
In fact, I read something that you said about that. You said the best way to stay relevant is to just be you.
Yeah.
To continuously be you.
Yeah.
Let's go to Lorraine. Lorraine is calling us from Tembisa. Good evening, Lorraine. Thank you for joining us on Real Talk.
Hi, Azza. How are you?
We're very good. Welcome.
Hello, hello.
Thank you. Oh, Anthony, I love you so much.
I love you back.
I remember I saw you with now your ex-wife in Joburg some years ago. You guys sang Sadden's Kill.
Yes.
And that was a really, really amazing performance. And I'm looking forward to seeing you on Saturday.
Thank you. Thank you.
And thank you for all the lovely music. Thank you so much.
I appreciate it. That song was powerful. It was necessary. Yeah.
Well, thank you, Lorraine. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Miss Lorraine.
Yeah, let's take a break. Well, this man has made it pretty clear that South Africa agrees with his soul. So we've got more with Anthony Hamilton after the break. Keep those calls coming.
Didn't see you coming. Hell, it's like I've been running. Is my mind playing tricks on me? Or is she one up on me? If I had to testify, I could only say she's the truth. It's like prayers went up and sent me you. Now I wasn't looking, I was fine on my own. Can come and go as I please, nobody questioning me. I don't know when things began to change. You came and turned it all around, got me saying, amen.
Woo! Welcome back to Real Talk. So earlier on in the show, I told you about something special that we have just planned for you as far as Anthony Hamilton's performance is concerned. So if you're a real Anthony Hamilton fan, well, we're giving away one set, double tickets, VIP tickets to the Soulful Night concert that's happening this Friday out in Pretoria. But for you to stand in line to win, we need you to prove to us how much of a fan you are. So all you have to do is send us a 45-second video of yourself singing one of your all-time Anthony Hamilton songs. And hey, who knows? You could see yourself in that crowd belting out and singing and enjoying with everybody else and creating brand new memories. So all the details are on our social media platforms. It's at Real Talk on 3. So all of the best. Go on, 45-second video singing your favorite Anthony Hamilton song. That should be fun. You should follow us so that you can see what people are doing.
I will follow you. Where's my phone?
Yeah.
Do it right now so you don't... Yeah, I will.
A couple
I'll
of
do
things.
it.
I mean, we were talking about the fact that, you know, you love this country so much, but they also things that you look forward to. You don't eat meat anymore, but you love one of the local outlets, one of the local food outlets.
You talking about chicken licker?
Chicken licker and hot wings.
Look, I want one of my best friends and my brother who's doing my security now. I want them to experience it.
Yeah.
Because they think they've had some really, see, KFC, yeah, that's the fun. I'm talking about brother chicken. Yeah. Color folk chicken. I want them to experience it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how many years ago did you have it? What happened?
It was 3 years ago.
Like after a night out or after a show?
We had it a few times, so it's probably both. It was probably after, you know, partying. Mm-hmm. Yeah. A few drinks back. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nice. So it's Women's Month in South Africa. So you've timed your performance really, really well.
Did I do that? Did I ain't do that?
You did all of that. So let's talk about the women in your life. You know, you've got the Hamiltons. They're awesome.
Yeah.
Incredible. I remember seeing them on stage and I was like, what just happened? The energy, the voices, the singing, incredible. Yeah. So great find. Are they here this time around?
They're on their way.
They're on their way.
Yeah, they have a show and then they'll fly in after.
Okay.
Back in the States.
Yes.
But the band is en route as well.
Ah, yeah. Full band. Because that's the thing, you do R&B, and I expected it to be a sit-down, really chilled, mellow kind of affair. But we were on our feet. It's such a hyper energetic, electrifying performance.
You have to, man. People work all day and all year, and you know, you look forward to seeing these artists, and they come in and give you half shows, and it's a waste of people's time and money, and the expectation is wasted. So my thing is, like, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. I enjoy it just as much as they enjoy it, so why not just make it a celebration?
Yes. Well, it's great to hear that.
Yeah.
But back to the women in your life. Your grandmother.
Why you keep saying women? You talking about women?
Which women are you thinking about?
I don't know where you're going with this.
I'm talking about your grandmother.
Oh, yeah, grandma. What are you talking about?
Oh,
what about
got
grandma?
scared there for a moment.
My grandmother, well, she's been deceased for a long time, but she was a powerful praying woman who didn't allow a lot of secular music in the house. But I was able to watch a show called Hee Haw, which was a country show.
Yes.
Lawrence Welks was a big band type of show, and gospel, James Cleveland, and some of those artists that, you know, she allowed me to listen to. But she was a real loving, slide in the bedroom shoes through the house grandmother. Yeah, good cooking, loving woman.
Yes, so quite a pillar.
Couldn't do no wrong. In my eyes,
yes, in your eyes.
Yeah.
So she was that one towering figure.
She was.
As far as women in your life go.
She was the strongest stone in our whole family, I believe. After she passed away, things kind of happened like the movie Soul Food. Stuff just started to fall apart a little bit.
People drift.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was the glue.
Yeah, I think that's probably what took her out, having to be so strong for so many people.
You from a big family?
There's a lot of us. Yeah, my aunt herself had 9. Then, you know, I have 4 brothers.
Yeah.
Sister, and there's a lot of us running around. Yeah, a lot of good food too.
So how's that shaped the man that you are today?
I respect family. I respect them. I respect the women and the men in the family. They all have something to offer.
Yeah.
I'm no better than the next. We just all had different choices and different routes in life, but they're very important to me when I'm out here and I'm away. It's beautiful, but when I go home, it's good to see them. We don't have to see each other every single day, but a phone call, a text, or an occasional get together and do it like the old times. It's always necessary.
Yes. And who are you to them? Are you the Anthony Hamilton? Or do they tease you? Because they've seen you from those very humble beginnings. You know, what we often used to say here is that, onale mamina. You know, when you still had snot around your nose.
You can still catch a little snot if I'm sleeping hard enough. But I'm quick now. I clean up fast. I clean up real fast. But yeah, they still joke with me, and you know, back then they used to tell me to be quiet because it was just a bunch of noise. And then I had this one brother who would hide all my Jodeci cassettes. Back then we had the cassettes. He would just keep hiding them, because I would sing so loud and all the time, and my headphones on, and it would aggravate him. But now he rocks with me so hard. So yeah, you have those family members who, like, boy, what you doing? You still out there trying to do that singing thing? And then you have some friends that did the same thing, but you have a lot of them who knew it was going to happen.
Wow. Well, we've got another caller for you.
Another caller?
Yes, Bonto is calling from the Val. Hello, Bonto.
Hi, Azania, how are you?
Very good. Welcome. Chat to Anthony.
Thank you very much. I'm so enjoying right now, hey? Hi, Anthony.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm so looking forward to your show. I can't wait for Saturday. I remember the last time that you were here, I missed it. It was sold out. So, like, this year, I'm like, oh, my God, I will finally be there.
So give us a tune. Come, sample. Give us a song that you're
glad you're making it this time.
I'm definitely a good singer, but I'm looking forward to this. Me and my sister Mihato from Val will be there.
Yeah.
I'm giving our lungs out for him so much. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for loving on me.
Thank you.
Please, give me a bit of Charlene. I love that song.
Thank you so much.
And dedicate it to me, please.
All right.
Just from Val.
You're going to bust your speaker if you don't turn that phone down.
She's too excited. She's too excited.
It's going to pop.
It's a song you have to do. You've got to do that.
With Charlene?
Yes.
Yeah.
You've got to do it.
I will get bricks and tomatoes thrown at me if I don't do that song.
I'm glad you understand.
For the rest of my life, I will have to do that song, or I might as well stay home.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So after the break, I'll be wrapping up my evening with this music legend. And we'll chat everything Soulful Night with Anthony Hamilton. Remember to keep those entries coming, even if you want to see yourself amongst all those music lovers, all of his fans, as you enjoy music from this R&B royalty. And the performance is coming up this Friday as well as this Saturday. Stay tuned.
It's simple, I love it, having you near me, having you here, hot conversations, outrageous, you smile, and I smile, and I say,
ooh, this is getting personal, personal, personal. Let's stay for a while and play. Girl, let's make this a moment. Ooh, giving you the best of me. Amazing, amazing. And having you close to me.
Having you close to me.
Amazing. Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh,
You know all
fun.
the ad-libs.
Did I just jam? Did I just jam with Anthony Hamilton?
And you knew the ad-libs in the proper place.
Yes, of
Yeah.
course, of course. That's
taking
the
it on the
thing.
road.
That's what we do. When we go to concerts, we go there to prove to ourselves that we love the artist and how much we love them.
Yeah.
And the proof of that is how much of the music we know word for word.
We appreciate it.
Do you even get a chance to sing? Because people are singing so much back at you.
Yeah, I do. I think I have to work still. But yeah, but it's good when you can just sit back and watch and listen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Every now and again you see some lips that they ain't the same. That's like the Chinese movie. Be the wrong words. I'm like, that ain't it.
No, that ain't it.
But your spirit is good. So
yeah,
we're gonna
exactly.
carry on.
Intention is good. Intention is good.
Yeah.
So have you ever had an embarrassing moment on stage or something not work according to plan?
Yes. Well, like back when I was touring, I would go out in the audience a lot. And
that's always trouble.
Yeah. And this particular time, you know, we didn't check out, you know, which way to go, what was going to be the safest way. And we were doing Charlene. It was not Charlene, but coming from where I'm from, it was the end of the show. We had been getting down. It was awesome. We go out these doors. So I was on my way. I was hyped. I'm going down. I'm going to touch the people, and I'm saying. Went out the door. The door locked.
Yes.
And we're out on the fire escape, maybe about 4 stories up.
Yeah.
Couldn't get back in. The background in the band played Charlene about 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes, and I never showed back up because I couldn't.
Yes.
We couldn't get out. And there was some truck drivers down who just was looking at us like,
what are those fools doing?
and they kept smoking. So my security at the time had to jump down on top of 18-wheeler,
Yes.
the truck part, jump down and come in and let me
Open
out.
the door.
Yeah, but by then it was just too late. I wasn't going back out there.
No.
Nah.
Fans must have wondered, what on earth?
They probably thought I was on some kind of narcotic or something.
I didn't think it was going to be this good. I wanted to ask this question. I didn't think it was going to be this good.
Yeah, so now I check the doors.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Or the route, what you're going to do when you get into that audience.
I prefer stairs, though.
Right,
You got some stairs right by the stage. That's better.
So what can we expect this weekend?
Me to give you my all, not to hold it back. The band, everybody, we're all excited. It's been a long time, man. We're going to have fun.
Okay, looking forward to it.
We're going to smell good. We're going to be looking good. We're going to party good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you know for sure? With this journey you've traveled in life, what do you know for sure?
what I know for sure is no one can be you better than you. And at the end of the day, you are special. You are something special if you just believe it.
If you just believe it.
Yeah.
I think that's exceptional. That's wonderful. So we've asked our viewers to enter this competition.
Okay.
Are you going to help us pick?
Yeah.
Can you help us pick the winner?
Okay, let's do it.
Right, so you need to keep those entries coming. It's at Real Talk on 3, a 45-second video of yourself singing one of your favorite Anthony Hamilton songs. So it's all happening this weekend. It's been an amazing evening. And then?
What happened?
What's with the switch?
I'm doing the Ray J hat challenge.
All right, there we go. Well, I want to say thank you to this very soulful brother, Anthony Hamilton, for being here. We thank him for his presence. And of course, the double tickets, the entries anyway, are streaming in. So make sure that you enter as soon as you can. Go on to at Real Talk on 3, and you stand a chance of seeing him live this Friday. You heard from the callers that will be there. You can be one of those people as well. So a big thank you to you for tuning in. I'm Azania Mosaka. We do it again tomorrow evening right here on SABC 3. It's been real. Good night.
Real Talk is proudly sponsored by Y-Way P20 Pro and MTN.
Each week for 10 weeks, we're giving away the latest Y-Way P20 Pro and 10 gigabytes once-off MTN data to 10 amazing storytellers. All you have to do is share your special moments with us. Follow at YWayZA and at MTNZA and tag us with hashtag YWayP20 and hashtag RealTalkMoments. We want to see and hear your stories and create lasting connections across the country. Each week there's a different theme, so keep checking our social pages for details and you could be a winner.